white, she be pushing more right. Show look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, man. Spotlight, moonlight. She white, she be pushing more right. Show look good in the moonlight. All these pussy niggas so bad, man.
What's good? It's your boy Young Shift Gains, and today I'm gonna give you guys some advice about how to stay motivated. You know, most people set themselves goals and they struggle to reach them, especially people my age. You know, we have lots of goals that we set for ourselves in life, and you know, every now and then we struggle or we're not even able to reach our goals. And why is that? Well, that's because, you know, we're not put in the perfect position where we're guided to reach our goals, or we're just not motivated enough to reach our goals, right? So I'm here to help you guys today. I'm gonna give you my top tips on how to stay motivated. So this is generally for long-term goals, right? We're not talking about short-term goals. We don't care about the short-term goals. I mean, you can use short-term goals to create your long-term goals, but we're talking about those big goals that you have in life, right? That is going to put you in a position where you're better than your social arena, right? So we're talking about those long-term goals which will change your life, right? So how do you reach those type of goals? Well, you need to stay motivated. But Young Shift, how do you stay motivated, right? Well, here's my top tips, and this is really what I think motivation is personally through what I've been through in my life, right? So I feel like motivation is caused by fear or desire. So one thing that I don't want you guys to do is to fake your emotions, right? Most people, when they reach a goal or when they're in the process of reaching a goal, they sort of fake their emotions, right? Or they say, oh, this happened in my life, this really bad thing happened in my life, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing today. Don't be that kind of person, right? Because what that is going to do is that's just going to make you talk, and then the results won't show. So how do you get those results? How do you stay motivated? Well, you need to rewire your mindset. You need to change your mindset. You need to set yourself a goal and you need to do something about it, because nobody's going to do it for you. And that's one thing that you need to realize. Your friends that you see every day, your family when you wake up in the morning, nobody's going to help you reach your goals. When you're putting in that work, nobody's next to you, nobody's beside you, nobody's helping you. And you know, I'm into gym, so one way that I stay motivated with gym, you just need to change your mindset. You need to realize that nobody is going to do those reps for you. In regards to education, you know, getting that degree or that A-level result, nobody's going to sit that exam for you. And once you realize that, that's when you will start asking yourself, okay, what can I do about that, right? So here's what I want you to do, right? I want you to ask yourself this question. Who is going to get this done for me? How am I going to reach this goal? Who's going to get this done for me? There's only one answer, and it's yourself. Now you need to ask yourself, how am I going to get this done? And I'm going to give you guys a few seconds to think about that. But personally, for me, you know, once I start setting myself goals and I ask myself those questions, I realized, like, hold on. The only way I'm going to get this done is if I do what I need to do on a daily basis, on a consistent basis. And I need to do it the best way that I can, right? That is the only way you're going to reach your goals. Not by talking, not by faking your emotions, but by putting in that work. And that is the only way you can stay motivated, right? So here's my next tip for you. I want you to ask yourself this question. Who are you executing for, right? You need to think about the 3 closest people in your life. Whether that is your mum, your grandparents, your closest friend, your partner. And you need to ask yourself, okay, once I reach this goal, how am I going to execute it? Who am I executing it for? What is this going to do for them? So every day you wake up in the morning, you need to ask yourself, okay, when I reach this goal, what is it going to do for them? Who are you executing for? Right? Me personally, I go to the gym to better my health and my fitness. Why? Because that puts me in a better mindset. That makes me a harder worker, you know, in regards to other stuff in life, like my education. It makes me feel healthy. It makes me feel like I have more energy. So I'm executing for my family, right? Now, once you realize who you're executing for, you need to wake up every morning with that in your head, right? I'm executing for my family. I'm executing for my partner, right? And once you think this way, now you have that, you know, desire inside of you that you're creating within yourself for you to reach your goals. And now this is what is going to put you aside from everybody else. Why? Because you're not going to be talking anymore. Now you're going to be acting every day. You're going to ask yourself these questions every day, and you're going to put in that work for you to reach your goals in the long term. And you'll realize day by day, as time goes by, you'll get closer and closer to your goal, because you know exactly who you're executing for, right? And that leads on to my next tip: sacrifices. You need to make the sacrifices, right? When I was in school, I used to wake up at 6 a.m. every morning, and I used to get to school for 7 a.m. I used to wait for half an hour, go to the gym, and that was my day, right? Sometimes I felt like I couldn't make it, right? I couldn't make it this morning. I felt tired. Oh, let me just, you know, miss this morning. Let me go to school as like on a normal time. I like 8:30. And I realized, hold on, I'm executing for people that I love, right? And you need to stay consistent. You need to make these sacrifices. So when you wake up in the morning and you feel tired, you know, you need to realize, hold on, I'm not putting in any work right now. So that's not going to make me closer to my goal. So what are you going to do? You're going to execute, and you're going to make sacrifices. So when you wake up in the morning, personally, me, when I wake up in the morning, right, and I'm really tired, and I'm just feeling like, oh, I don't want to get up at all. That's when, you know, you have to sort of force yourself to get up. You have to force yourself to execute. You have to force yourself to do what needs to get done for you to reach your goals. So I remember, you know, when I used to go to the gym at like 7:30 every morning, sometimes I used to be tired, but I knew that if I did that at the start of the day, maybe I'd be able to get in 2 sessions, right? And I'll be working harder than everybody else. And that's exactly what I did. So some mornings I felt really tired. You know, in my head, I'm just thinking, oh, I just can't be asked to get up. But guess what? Once you get your legs moving, you're up. And then, you know, you sort of ask yourself, hold on, I just made myself stand up and I feel tired. The reason why you woke up in the first place, right, is because your body's ready. Your body's ready to work. But your mind puts these barriers in your head, right, to not reach your goals and to not get stuff done. So you need to sort of force your body at times to make these sacrifices to get stuff done. You need to be in the place where you need to be at that time. For example, me in the gym at 7:30, me at school every day. You need to do stuff like this. You need to force yourself, right? Sometimes when I'm in the gym, I'm on a treadmill in the morning at 7:30. I'm just thinking, oh gosh, I cannot do this 10-minute jog. But you force yourself, right? You have to force yourself. When you're 10 steps in, you start realizing, hold on, I feel so tired, but my legs are moving. Why are they moving? Because you're executing. It's because your mindset's changing, right? 1 hour in, you know, I've gone longer than 10 minutes now. 1 hour in, and my legs are moving. And you know, you're good. You've done your work. You've forced yourself. You've made the sacrifices. And that's what it's all about. You need to make the sacrifices. And the last tip that I have is consistency, right? Without consistency, you won't reach your goals. You can't put in all your work, you know, during one day of the week, and then the next week you're doing 10 times more. You're not going to reach your goal if, you know, you're doing things half-heartedly back then and then full effort now. It just won't work out. You need to put in 100% effort every time, because you know what you will get out of it, right? And I know that there's sometimes, you know, you're only putting in 80% effort every now and then, but you need to ask yourself, hold on. 1, I've made the sacrifices. I've changed my mindset. 2, 3, what if I put in 1% more effort every time? If you keep on asking yourself these questions every single day, you'll reach your goals, and in fact you'll surpass them. Why? Because you're in a position, you've put yourself in a position where your mindset is much stronger than everybody else around you. Not that it matters, but another thing is that you're a better version than yourself, and that is what is most important, right? So that's how you stay motivated, and I hope I brought some value to you guys. I hope you guys reach your goals. I hope you guys reach them and maybe even surpass them. And you know, I'm wishing you guys the best. So work your hardest and just keep on grinding. It's Young Shift Gains. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what goals you have in place for the future, whether that's gym related or even if it's just, you know, personally. Just let me know. But I'm out. Peace.
Nigga, your auntie broke, your grandma broke, your brother broke, nigga, you broke!
I've been on top for a while.